Hello, this is the Watchdog, and welcome back to Fun with Watches. If watches weren't fun, you'd only need one. Today we have a triple unboxing video for you. You say triple unboxing, how come there's only two watches on the desk? Well, if I put the third box out there, it would be so big that it obscured Grogo, and Grogo hates being obscured. Let's start with wrist check. I'm wearing this Pagani Design PD 1685. I just reviewed it, so if you haven't seen the review, go see it. And Grogo's wearing my Pagani Design PD 1667. Grogu said that Princess Leia was having trouble with the Bespin cloud mining operation. She put Lando Calrissian back in charge, but he couldn't keep his hands off his female personal assistant. Han Solo suggested to her that she should hire a new personal assistant for Lando, who would not be as attractive. So she ended up hiring Ugnaught Betty. See, I told you this would block Grogu. So let's get it open here. Of course, you know what it is because you've seen the title card. And I know what it is because what else could be so big? This is obviously not a watch. I don't buy watches that come in boxes this big. That would require a big old Omega box or something. And I can't afford Omegas. Even with all this ad revenue I'm making now. I'm up to $30 in ad revenue so far. So I'm just rolling in dough. Plus I got $5 in affiliate credit so far from commission from my affiliate links. So I've made an extra $35 since I signed up. So this should help cover my losses. All right. I guess we'll just not count on air letting this stuff out. So we'll cut the bottom open too and just press it out the bottom. All right. And here it is. I bought a new watch winder. I've had a watch winder for several years now. And when you buy a watch winder, they always brag about how quiet they are. And the one I bought, it sure was quiet at first, but then all of a sudden, lately, it's been really, really loud. And I keep it on my nightstand, and it's been really kind of annoying to hear it spinning. So I got this one instead. Plus, my old watch winder was a single, and this one's a triple. So, I mean, I'm obviously not going to review this, but let me plug it in and I'll show it to you in action. Okay, here's the watch winder in action. It sounds nice and quiet. It's kind of slow. And if you notice, one of those watches I put on there is the quartz, but it's the only one I had handy. So it appears to work though. And it is whisper quiet. Just didn't expect it to be so slow. I'll have to look at the instructions to see if there's any setting. All right, now that we've seen this, let's go on to the watches. All right, let's get this one open. This one I know what it is. The other one I do not. So the other one is going to be a surprise. I checked AliExpress and they didn't say anything else was coming today. So it's going to be a shocker. I'll be surprised, surprised, surprised. But this one I know what it is. One of my viewers asked me to review this one. And then I looked at the price and said, sure. But anyway, see, we have the thank you card. And then we have the instructions. And then we have the watch on a pillow. And this is the North Edge Mars 3. And one of my viewers asked me to review this, and I said, sure, why not? My review of the North Edge Mars 1, believe it or not, is my second most popular video ever. I've had over 14,000 views on it. So I said, sure, I'll review this one. And looking at it, it looks like it has the same type of movement that's on that Skami That looks like a Casio oak. And so I'm assuming it has synchronized hour, minute hands. And so I always like that movement. It looks like we have the surface of the moon. Or is this, oh, I guess it would be the surface of Mars, huh? Because it is a Mars watch. So let's go ahead and put it on the wrist and see what it looks like. Here's the watch on my 7.5-inch wrist. I think it looks nice. Wears nice. The thing about these Mars, the notches are so close together, you can always get a perfect fit. And once again, I'm pretty sure this is the same exact movement on that Skami, or the review proved to be my most popular review ever. So I think I'm going to have good things to say about this one. I never did review the Mars 2 because that looked like it was trying to be a smartwatch. But this looks more traditional. Plus one of my viewers asked me to review it. Okay, let's go on to the last watch. Once again, I don't know what this is. Of course you know because you've seen my title card. And all I know is it's probably not a Pagani design. The box doesn't look like the right shape for that. But I got so many watches on order right now, I don't know what it is. And like I said, I checked AliExpress and they didn't say anything other than that Mars was coming today. So this should be, always like surprises. As long as they're good surprises. All right. Looks like we have a Dwayne Campbell. And we have the unsigned warranty card. Dwayne Campbell, I'd never really noticed them until recently, and then they seem to be all over AliExpress, so I figured I better give them a shot. Give them, see if they're any good or not. They look to be like in the $50, $60 range. So, all right, doesn't look like we have any tools or anything. And then it looks like we have an homage to the Nautilus. And it's an automatic. And so far it looks pretty good. I have a feeling I'm going to like this one. But we'll never know. Let me get all this plastic off. I know this is, some people just really hate it when I do this with the plastic. But then you wouldn't have a chance to hear my wonderful commentary. I can tell you how the channel's going. As I kind of mentioned, I'm monetized now, so I'm starting to make advertisement money. So I've been doing it for a good week now, and I've made about $30. So that's going to, if my viewers stay about the same, I'll make about 120 bucks a month, and that should be enough to cover my losses, and I can probably keep this channel going. Plus, I made a small amount on commissions on AliExpress. I've made $5, so that will help too. So I think I can keep Fun with Watches going as long as I don't get any more complaints about counterfeit items and they start pulling my videos again. I don't know what happened there. I had it was a homage to a Panerai, believe it or not, and it was a really cheap one, and it got flagged as a counterfeit, even though it was clearly marked Kim's done. And so I don't know if somebody complained about it, and that's why they did that, or what. But yeah, they pulled not only did they pull the video, they pulled the unboxing video too. And it was a Kim's done homage to a Panerai. And it didn't say Panerai, it said Kim's done. So, but yeah, I got flagged as counterfeit. So I think somebody just saw it, got all upset and complained. And YouTube didn't do any diligence. They just pulled it. So I guess it doesn't matter. It was a couple years old video. It's not like it was getting views or anything. But I just don't like the idea, because one of these days they might just pull my whole channel on me, and there's nothing I can really do about it. I mean, when they pulled Jody's Just One More Watch channel, everybody had a fit, and they put it back, but nobody's going to come to my rescue if they ever pull Fun with Watches off of YouTube. I know the guy that does I Like Watches, he said he had one of his channels pulled a long time ago. So it could be done. And I don't know if I'd be willing to start over. I'm having a hard time getting this plastic started. I might do the rest of this off camera and do y'all a favor. Alright, I got the plastic off. And just looking at the watch, it's clearly worth the money I paid for it. So if you've seen these Dwayne Campbells on AliExpress and you just wondered about them, I would say for the price, go for it. I'm pleased with this. I think it's worth the money. So let me go ahead and put it on the wrist and see what it looks like. Here's the watch on size of my 7.5-inch wrist. And it looks like I can get 3 fingers underneath. So I won't be removing a ton of links. And also, these links don't articulate very well. I've never actually held a real Nautilus, so I don't know if that's just the design of the bracelet or if it's just these cheap ones don't do it right. And if you look at the clasp too, now this one I think is the design of the Nautilus. It has this fold over here and it's no push buttons, it's all friction. So I kind of wish it had push buttons, but I think they're trying to stick with the design of the original. So let's go ahead and put it back on. Well, thank you for watching my unboxing video, and I will be back with reviews, and more reviews. I have a ton of watches to review. Be sure and like and subscribe to my channel, and I will leave affiliate links for all 3 of these items. So if you want to buy one, if you use the affiliate link, I will get a small commission. Bye.